Alright, hello guys, welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be walking you through how to install a Flutter script from this amazing website called canyon.net. Before we begin, if you haven't liked, do well to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Alright, so today we're going to be looking at a FinFunder Flutter application, and this is a multi-purpose modern HYIP investment crypto trade mobile application. So yeah, you could check out the live preview here as well as the screenshots. So you want to go ahead and look at how it works. So the number one says install FinFunder, purchase this Flutter application, configure the application, deploy the application. You can go ahead and launch. So I'm going to be walking you through these steps one by one. So first one we want to go is to purchase this Flutter application. Alright, so you just have to come here. You have $39 here. So you add to cart. So once you add to cart, this pop-up comes up and it shows you that this item has been added to your cart. And you just want to go ahead and check out here. Go to checkout. So from my end, I have already purchased this script, so there's no need to purchase it a second time. So I'm just gonna skip through this process, but you can go ahead and check out and proceed with the requirements. Yeah. So the next thing we want to go through is to configure your application. So you have to set up Flutter app according to the provided documentation. So I'm just going to walk you through how to get your tools ready. So the first thing you want is Flutter SDK. So you just want to go ahead and say Flutter install. Get started. Flutter install. Go to Flutter official documentation, so you can check that out from docs.flutter.dev, and you're gonna have the documentation of Flutter here. And so you want to go ahead and choose your development environment. So for my case it's macOS, so you go ahead and do that. And your first type of application, go ahead and choose Android. And the next thing you want to do now is to verify your system requirement. Go ahead and check the hardware requirement. So stuff like this. Confirm that your system meets all these requirements. Yeah, you're good to go. Alright, so you want to go ahead and look at this development tools here. See development tools. So this is like Android Studio 8 and the rest. So but we look at that later. So we want to proceed to install this Flutter SDK. So you can install in two ways, either by using VS Code if you already have this installed, or you can go ahead to use the normal download button that we have here. So in my case, I'm going to download the Intel processor, depending on your processor. So you can use that processor for that. So once you click on this button, your installation will begin, and you're going to go ahead to handle this directory configuration, where you have to create a new directory folder and put in your installed Flutter SDK into the development mode that you just put in. So just go ahead and read through the documentation and set up your path correctly. So proceeding, we want to check out the environment, the development environment that we have, which is like the IDE. So you can either use Android Studio, or you want to go ahead and use Visual Studio Code. So one of the things that you need is Android Studio. So just go ahead and go to Android Studio documentation. So you want to just go ahead and say Studio documentation. Okay, we'll take a little bit of time to load. Alright, so this is Android Studio official documentation. You just want to develop a website here. So you just want to go ahead and click on this button. So so the latest version of Android Studio is Meerkat, and you just want to go ahead and download Android Studio Meerkat. You can just click on the button here, or you go through the read notes and know whether you want to go ahead to download the latest version, or you want to download Ladybug and other modules like that. So yeah, once you do that, go ahead to install it into your local machine, and you'll be good to go. Follow the procedures is straightforward. The next thing we want to look at is Visual Studio Code. Just want to go to Visual Studio documentation as well. We will say Visual Studio Store. So go to code.visualstudio.com, download. You can download whether you're using Windows or Mac OS. So for our case, it's going to be Mac OS, but in case it's Windows, so regardless, you just click the button and the installation is going to begin, and you install it directly to your local machine. Alright, so those are the tools that you need to get started to run this first script in your local machine, so you can go ahead to deploy and run the stuff. But let's go into the application pop-up. So you just want to go ahead and open your preferred IDE. For my case, I'm going to be using Visual Studio Code, and so you just want to open it and open the purchase script which you just did. So for my case, I'm going to go to open So do well to remember your downloaded path. So what you want to do first when you open this script is to Flutter clean the project. Okay, so you just want to type the command Flutter clean, just like this, Flutter clean, and you just want to go ahead and click on enter, and the cleaning process should begin. Yeah, again, it might take a little bit more time, considering that you're just running this application for the first time. So it usually takes a while, so you just want to hand it there and just wait for it to complete. So once that is completed, you just want to go ahead and so the clean project deleted things like your view, your dots, to also deleted some deleted configurations and all that, plugins and dependencies. So you just want to go ahead and update those dependencies and plugins all over again. So you just want to go ahead and type this command in your terminal. So Flutter updates just the way it is. This is going to re-download the plugins and dependencies. Okay, again, this usually takes a bit of time, so you can just once it's completed, you just have everything is successful, and all you just want to do now is try to run the application. So see that everything was downloaded. We can have plugins and dependencies also now. So once you go ahead and type just the way it is, Flutter run, it's going to run our project just like this. So we have to run our application. Then you can Okay, so the launching has begun, and you just wanna wait until it's run. Application up and running. Yeah, so this is the application, and that is how to install Flutter script from Copilot, and the configuration getting on you to install. Thank you very much, and see you next time.